Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanvi and I hope you all are doing great. So this video is the second video in series of podcasts. So if you're coming to my channel for the very first time and if you don't know what series I'm talking about, so I recently started a podcast series where I will be sharing the interview experience of people who crack the summer internship offer or full-time offer. So we all, you and me, can learn from their experience and we can also prepare in that way and crack the offers for us as well. So as I promised, this video is about my own interview experience and how I got the offer. And last video, in case if you have not watched the last video was the interview experience of one of my very close friend. She cracked offer from Amazon and she's working as a solutions architect intern over there and in Seattle. So go check it out, that video as well. Her experience will help you guys a lot, and stay tuned with this video. I will be sharing everything that I referred and what I did, the timeline and how I prepared. So yes, so let's start with the video. The very first thing that I wanted to share with everyone, even if you are coming to US for the fall, next fall session or this fall, or anyone who is watching this video and who are in United States or anywhere, the one tip that I received from my seniors is like, if you are in United States and if you want to survive here and being in master students, you need to do everything on your own. There will be no one who will come and do anything on your behalf. So just the one quote that he told me, on the one phrase that he told me to keep in mind every time, you need to just go and ask for everything. Just go and ask. There is no shame in asking anything. If you don't know anything, just go and simply ask. If you'll ask for it, you'll get it. If you won't, no one will get to know that what you exactly want. And that's what I kept in my mind, because I too faced a lot of difficulties when I landed here, because we all as an international student will feel, so we came this far from our home and we do feel homesick, and at the same time we have the pressure of academics, then then summer internship, and then we do everything on our own like the household chores, like we cook on our own. So yeah, that's how we learn. And I mean, the people who say usually, like, master is not worth it and all, but it's not all about just the money. It's all about your personality development. And I feel I took the one of the best decisions of my life of choosing United States for masters, and I learned a lot of things. I can see my growth as a person. So I would definitely recommend, if you have a chance and if you are brave enough to take that risk, just come here. Like, you'll figure it out on your own. I mean, it's just like, if you don't try anything, you'll not get to know. So that's one advice. I would not say advice, that one tip that I got from my seniors and I'm sharing with all of you. So with no further delay, let's start the experience. And yeah, so just a little bit intro about me. So I'm doing my masters from Stony Brook University, that's in New York, in computer science. And I had a work ex of 2 years back in India, and then I came for masters. And I'm interning with CVS Health. So yeah, so the first thing I wanted to share is like about the platforms that you all guys can refer. So don't confine yourself with the one platform. LinkedIn is totally fine. Like, all post and job applications are there on LinkedIn, but do always check out Indeed, because I did got few replies and a couple of calls from Indeed as well. So Indeed will be very helpful, Glassdoor will be very helpful, then LinkedIn is there. Then there is one GitHub link as well that I will share with all of you in the description box below, so you can always check that out. And at the same time, there are a lot of platforms that you can just go and figure it out where the job applications are there. So you can check the company's website, so you can have a list of top 100 companies where you want to apply, and you can just subscribe to their newsletters and all. So that's how you'll get to know. Also, you can, if you are in touch with the company's employee who are the current employees, so you can reach out to them and ask if there is any opening. But usually, like, people are busy in their work, so what is generally preferred is like we do everything on our own, everything, like, just the job applications and what is more suitable according to our profile. So yeah, that's all about the platforms. Now coming to the referral part, like, again, as I mentioned the previous video that I recorded with Shravani, so referral worked for us, but in my case, uh, i I didn't got a single call from referral. So it depends on person to person, like what can, like, if something is working for me, I'm not pretty sure that the same thing will work for you as well. So it just, just try to do everything. I mean, try to apply from referrals as well, try to apply from, like, without referrals as well. What I mean to say about that is, if you are targeting the mid-size company, you can definitely apply through the referrals, because having a person who is in the senior positions and they are referring you, it will be very helpful. But in general, if you feel like the referral will not be that useful, I mean, so you can definitely apply without referral. So in CVS, I didn't apply through a referral, I just directly applied through the company's website and all. So again, I'm saying it depends on person to person and their situations and scenarios. It is not, let's just not stick ourselves to one thing. So yeah, even though referral didn't work in my case, but I did apply to a lot of companies through referral. So that's about the referrals. And now coming to the timeline when I started applying for internships. So as everyone know, like, if you are coming for fall, you started your session in August and probably September. So I was actually late. I sincerely applying, sincerely, what I mean by sincerely, I used to apply to 5 or 6 companies before. But when that thing hit me, no, I want a summer internship anyhow at any cost. So I started applying sincerely. And for a month or 2 months, I did tracked my applications, like which companies I applied and all. But later on, I didn't kept a track of it, because it's difficult with everything you manage here. So it's totally fine, just see what works for you. So I'm just sharing what worked for me, and you can try it. If tracking applications will work for you, you can have a, you'll be organized and all. But if it doesn't, you always have over the mails, like which company you applied and all. So yeah, so I was talking about the timeline. So just make sure, if you're coming for fall, start applying to companies you know right away. I mean, not now, but as soon as you land, or even if you have time, just see on company's website. They do have, I believe, like, some of the companies, they do like post very early about their intern programs and all. So it's never it's never too bad to be early. I mean, you will be in a good shape. So just start applying whenever you feel you're ready. Keep your resume updated and your profile on LinkedIn updated. So why I said that, the calls I got from, or the the reply I got from the recruiters on LinkedIn, I have seen they did saw my LinkedIn profile. So make sure your LinkedIn profile is updated. At the same time, you have uploaded the the latest resume. What I mean by latest is, if you are working on some project recently, do mention it over there, like with the year and all. So this will help you. Now coming to the process, like how many rounds I have. So there are 2 rounds they have taken for software engineering roles, and I believe for every role mostly there are 2 rounds, or for some it can be one. But a lot of people I talked to, like all of the interns, we mostly had 2 rounds. So the first round was the technical and the second round was the behavioral. So I applied to CVS Health, I guess, in November. And before even having these rounds, we have the video interview that is on higher view. So also I would like to mention, don't take you know these video interview on lightly. Like, give your best shot over there as well, it does matter. So that's how I get it. So I just want to give honest answer to all of you. Like, if you're getting an OA, give it like with your 100%. If you are getting in video interview, just give it properly. It will be very helpful, and you might not know that this will lead you to the next rounds. So yes, I got the higher view invitation in December, and I gave it. Then I went for I went to India. So my as soon as I've given my video interview, like after a couple of weeks or maybe 1.5 week, I got a mail saying you have passed this level, and we would like to invite you for the you know interview with our teams and all. So they were supposed to schedule the interview in January, but due to unavailability of the people who were supposed to take my interview, it got delayed. And both of one of my interview round happened in February, and then another one is in March. And after my final round, I got the offer in the, I guess, within the 10 days. So yeah. So again, the another thing that I would like to mention is, you are never too late to start. After December, I used to feel like I'm late, or I'll not get the summer internship, and I used to be very worried and stressed about what if I'll not get it and all. But there's one thing that I would like to share that I learned is, like, if the opportunity is coming in your hand, just give your 1,000% and leave it on on God. Like, whatever will happen, it's fine. But if you have given your 1,000%, that's good enough. I know it's very easy to say, but that's how you know uh, that's how the things work. So people do mention, like, luck matters. Luck did matter, but not every time. So it's like hard work over luck. Shared about the timeline. So it took me like around from November to March. It was around 4 months. So don't stop applying to companies until you have offer in your hand. And even if you have offer in your hand, and if you believe that you deserve better, and just try to grab the one that you really deserve for yourself. And yeah, so this was about the timeline. Now coming to the interview questions, like from which part they've asked me. The first round that I had technical was the resume, and they did ask me a coding question. And other than that, they touched up upon every possible you know edge case in my resume as well. If a particular course that I've mentioned, they did asked about the question from that. So make sure whatever you are mentioning in your resume, you know thoroughly about it. See, if you have mentioned about the databases, if you mentioned about SQL, or if you mentioned about like cloud, so at least you know the basics of it. And because they might can ask you to write a query, to write a code. So they did ask me to write a Python code. So the question, they bring it on their own, and on the spot they want me to write the code and make changes in it. So yeah, also I did mention about one of the courses that is in software development. So they did ask me about the software development life cycles and everything. So make sure whatever you are mentioning in your resume, you know about it. So don't just randomly put things in your resume to get selected, like I would say, because in interview it will be helpful if you know. Otherwise, they'll feel like you are just wasting their time, and you just kept the things to get selected or to just get the offer. So yeah, this is the one thing. Then the next round was the behavioral. Honestly, my behavioral round was more difficult than the technical. And why I'm saying that, I had this round with the director of that particular department. And so they I mean, that interview went for 1.5 hours. That's the longest interview that I've ever given. And no, it's in the behavioral, they not only asked me about the behavioral things, but also the guess estimates and the scenario based questions, and everything, every possible question that can be framed with the behavioral aspects. So make sure, like, don't take any interview lightly. Just thoroughly prepare yourself with everything. Just go through the job description, make a note of it, and prepare yourself accordingly, even if it is a behavioral interview. So yeah, before my behavioral interview, I had given the mock to my friend, like normally as well. And also the like answering, like asking questions to yourself in the mirror and then answering it on your own will help you a lot. It will give you confidence to um, tell your answers to interview very properly. So this is the timeline and my rounds and interview experience. And other than that, I would like to also mention, like, don't be impatient, or just believe in the process. That's what my seniors told me, because I used to be very stressed. And but I'm glad I am having that peer group and friends around me who help me out. So always talk to your seniors, always talk to your peer group, always talk to your friends, because they're in the same situation and they'll help you out. They'll give you the best tip that no one else can give, because I believe that people who have experienced it, they know what you are going through. So they will definitely help you out. And I would say, till now, I mean, my interview experience is really good. And I'm really very glad that I got the offer in this tough job market. And I would definitely love to help all of you who are watching this video in any of the thing that you need and help, or with the application process, or with the visa process, or anything. So don't feel any hesitation. You can always reach out to me on any of the platforms, whichever is suitable for you. So yeah, this is all about my interview experience, and also the platform that I use for preparation. Like, since my BTech days, I used to use Geeks for Geeks. It's one of my favorite platform. So yeah, Geeks for Geeks I refer for the preparations and reading the blogs about any new tech stack. And also you can refer to other sites as well, like Java Tea Point is there. And other than that, you can always try to go through the Glassdoor and see the previous, you know, like the interview experiences. So there will be then interview experience on Reddit, Glassdoor as well. So don't forget to check that out and prepare yourself accordingly. And other than that, for coding, everyone knows the platform. You can always use Lead Code, you can use HackerRank, and other platforms as well. So yes, so these are all the platform that I've used. And to maintain a digital note, I started writing the Medium blogs as well. Right now I'm not that consistent in writing that code, but yes, I I used to refer that as well. I mean, if I'm learning something new, and if I just want to have a note of it, so I'll try to write a blog in my own words, like, or in my with or I'll try to connect it with the real world example, so that will help you guys as well. And other than that, you can always keep a note of the questions, and also you can refer to the cheat sheets. You can create cheat sheets of your own, so that before the interview, or before a day before an interview, you can always refer to that, the cheat sheets and all. And try to give mock to your friends and to your peers as well, because they can evaluate like where you are going wrong, and they can help you, they can really help you with the improving part and as well. So yes, this is all about my interview experience and the resources that I've used. So if you have any questions, any queries, don't forget to reach out to me. And the next videos, there will be my friends who got the offer from different companies, so I will be recording the podcast with them and would love to share their experience as well. So that's just the exchange of knowledge we are doing, and I hope you are liking it. And if you want me to improve anything, do let me know in the comment section. I would love to improve, and if I miss out on something and you want me to cover that part as well, so do let me know that thing as well. So till then, bye bye, all the very best who are preparing for their interviews. And even don't feel sad or bad you are not getting it. One day everyone will get it. That one day for everyone will come. Just wait for that day and trust in the process. So that's how the things will work, and it did work out for me. So I'm telling you, it will work out for you as well. And prayers also work. So you know stay connected to your roots as well. I would love to mention that as well. So because if you are connected to spirituality and God, this will give you strength to survive in this tough situations, because that helped me in my case as well. So there's something that help you out, that superpower and all. So I do believe in that. I won't say like just that thing, but definitely they'll give you the strength to handle this situation. So just go for it. I mean, you all can crack it, and if I can do it, you guys can also do it. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching this podcast. And till then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care, bye bye.